and we got to keep it pushing. We had a couple people, basketball players, die last week or a couple weeks ago, whatever situation may be. Um, but and we, every day we deal with this. So, rest in peace to all our people who not here with us. In the sports world, the regular world, this is never easy, but we keep it moving all the time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get in in the studio.
Yo,
What's going on?
ain't nothing. A nasty day out. I mean,
Uh,
been disgusting for days, but we gonna figure this out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't stop what's going on in here. You know?
Not at all, not at
So
all.
we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, I heard you. Rest in peace, Cal Bush. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You think you got a routine cold, something like that, light flu or something, but you actually getting ready to leave here. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy work. So like you said, man, we got to pay attention to our bodies a little bit more and try to take care of ourselves. Some stuff is unforeseen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure,
Mhm.
that's getting pneumonia. That's just, you know, there's really nothing you could do about that. You know what I'm saying? I guess just make sure you vitamin up. Get
A
your
lot.
vitamins in so you could try to, be as strong as you need to be to combat these things, man. And it's just sad. So shout out, and condolences to the family and all of that stuff, man. Real rap.
Yeah, definitely. So we finna it's sad days out here, but good days, you know what I mean? And it's also um a nasty rainy day. But like I said, man, we gotta get, people involved in this golf game more. Um, you gotta get out there, you
When
know.
I told you when I find midget golf clubs, I'll be out there. As soon as I find them, I'm out there. I'm in the
They
building.
out
I
there,
just
they out there. I got my daughter, so
I just need to find midget golf clubs. Your daughter's 2 feet taller than me.
I'm talking about the little one.
Yeah, that one too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to get out there. I definitely want to get out there.
I'm telling you, like a lot of people don't understand, Doug. Like it is the most like frustrating, but rewarding. Like some you could go out there and hit 10 free throws in a row, right? You're gonna be like, all right, whatever, I do this, it's repetition, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like as a amateur starting off in this game and doing what you're doing, you go out there and you see 350 in front of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
350 yards, par four. Bang. You hit yourself a nice little drive, 180, 200 yards, right? Next thing you know, you got, you know, a buck 50 in front of you. You feel what I'm saying? So you turn around, put it on the green. You know, like, oh, now you're shooting for birdie, right? You might miss it. Most of the time, you won't miss it, right? Depending on where you put it at, unless you put it right near the flag, which is like for us, this level, no bueno, right? So, but it can happen. Then you hit your par. The first time you hit that par, son, or you hit that birdie, like I don't know. I'm not that type of person, I'm not gonna jump up and down and act crazy and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I could just do whatever I want to do, right? So, but
Right.
anyways, it feels great. It's not like hitting a 3 point. It's okay. I'm gonna put it to the equivalent of hitting a 3 pointer in somebody's face for the game outside game 15 or game 11. You got the ball. It's tied up. You're playing straight up, not win by two. You come down, you shake somebody, and just hit the three. They all on you. dang, everybody, good shot, my guy. Like, son, it's that, but it don't come often.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It don't come often. If it's a really, really, really rewarding sport, son. It's rewarding because it's so hard to hit that ball to where it's supposed to go in the wind that you have to adjust for when the trees is blowing at the tap and you not looking for it. You're not looking at the trees, the wind direction up there. You gotta look at the flag. You gotta look at there's such dude. When I'm telling you, dog, once you get out there and understand and you see the like how difficult it is from hole to hole. Like one hole you could be hitting uphill.
Mm-hmm.
One hole you be hitting downhill. One hole you gotta hit to the left. One hole you gotta hit to the right. This hole you gotta go in between the trees. You can't hit it here because you won't fuck up. Like yo, it's so much yo. Like the rough is high here, the rough is low over here. Like it's the hills is going to you gotta putt. It's so much to the game, dog. It's the nature out there. It's so much to the game that when you understand and you get out there and you play, you're gonna be like, if I could do this and be okay at it, formidable at it when I'm
Mm-hmm.
outside with the amateurs. And there's some nice motherfuckers out there, bro. Trust me, there's some nice ones out there. And if you can look good amongst them here and there,
Mm-hmm.
you all right. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, when I'm telling you, it's hard. Hard. Like it ain't. You're not gonna go out there and just be like, okay, I'm nice. Because that might be your first shot. Dang, oh, good, could do this. Next thing you know, you on 12. You on shot 12 on a par three.
Yo,
you
first off,
know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, my guy. Trust me when I tell you, and believe me, it goes down like that, my guy. Trust.
see, so I gotta start, but I gotta start from square one, just like basketball. I gotta learn my calls.
You gotta learn
I don't
everything.
know. Yeah, because I don't know. I understand shooting uphill, shooting down. That's basic stuff. But when you start talking about par this and bogey and all, I gotta learn. I don't know it, so I will have to
Bro,
learn
yeah,
that
that's
stuff from
just the
square one.
language. Like when you par, so you want to play par for the course, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that means you want to stay even with the course. Every course has a number, right? So because it
Right.
has whatever the number is, it's like so you might have 8 to 9 par fours. You might have um 3, 4 par threes, and you got a couple par fives. You know what I mean in between there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then 1 second, 1 second. Oh, sorry, real quick. Um, so like I was saying, it gets crazy, son. Like, cause you'll understand, son. So that's the course. So say the course is like a 75. The holes add up to the score, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to shoot the course. The biggest competition is the course. It's not. It's
Right.
it's not the person next to you. That it's the course. It's the elements. It's not the person next to you. You're really not competing against that person. Son. In the pros, you're competing against the person, but you're competing against what the person did on that hole. If that makes sense, right? So if you
Right.
shoot if you shoot a bogey, which is +1, which is over, what you don't want to shoot, you don't want to shoot over par, son. That's when you get your bogeys, your double bogeys, your triple bogeys, blah, 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 and so forth. You don't want to do that. It's par, birdie, eagle, hole in one on a par three. Eagle is the equivalent to a hole in one on a four because you made it in two because you have to drive, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to shoot under. You don't want to shoot over. And you play against the course. Now, when you have a person next to you, that puts the pressure on a little more, especially when it's one of your people. You don't want to go down to one of your people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're like, nah, nigga, I'm better than you. And that's just the competitive nature. Like, getting the shit, like, it's just competitive nature. So at the end of the day, but it's always great. You meet great people out there. It's just fun, my guy. It's just regular life. You feel what I'm saying? It's regular life, and this is the life that I live. We get older. We got to do things to stay competitive. Um, Lifting weights, and that's not competitive for me. Sorry, it's just not. Running, I can't run. My legs and Achilles just don't hold up like that.
Right.
So the gym is not competitive for me. It's to stay in shape or whatever, but it's not competitive work. It's like, what am I doing?
No, that honestly, that's where I compete. However, it's something that I'm feeling like I can't really do much anymore. I gotta find something else to do. Um, I gotta find something else to do because the body is not holding up to it. Even though I know, people sleep on golf. There's a lot physically that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the same impact as trying to work out, lift and run and pull and you know what I'm saying. So it's a difference. So I do have to figure it out. Only thing about it is, you can find courses here in New York, um,
You
but
gotta
the
go
weather's
down
not
more though.
always. Yeah, right, right. So the weather's not always great enough for me to have the experience. Like I get maybe like for us here, you maybe get like maybe 4 months to enjoy it.
So do I. I mean,
I
we
mean, yeah,
talk
you in
about.
Connecticut, so but you also have the luxury of having a course.
I live in Texas.
You have a course right around the corner where I gotta find a course and then see if they let my kind on the course. You know,
You just gotta find a public course. You just gotta look it up and see if it's public. If it's public, you good to go. Believe me, you will be surprised the amount of melanin folks out there nowadays.
no, there's a
Um,
difference though. Not to say that, and I meant to say there's a difference. When I say it's not all the way about the skin color. It's about the do they let is sometimes there's the safe ones, and then there's a difference if they're gonna let the Raheems and Tyrones on.
no, they let them all on. If it's public, they let them all on.
Yeah.
Just all you have to do is show up with a collar shirt, and that's it. Show up
Mm-hmm.
with a collar shirt, some shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously I got my golf shoes, which is key. Golf shoes is key, my guy, because I accidentally left my joints at home. And when I left them at home, I slipped on the second hole. And for the rest of the time, I was so cautious on what I was doing because I didn't want to fall. And I'm hitting the ball left all day. When I'm telling you, certain things is key. Golf shoes is key. Collar shirt is for um course etiquette, basically what you want to, you know what I'm saying, what you want to be on. Uh, but other than that, we had the Knicks last night. But let's get into something fun real quick. I don't know if my guy in the background has a video up. Let's see what going. I don't know if he fell asleep again. Uh, oh, there we
there
go.
it is.
Look, what in the world is this, my guy? I'm
Yo, that's wild.
I don't look. What happened? What
That's wild.
happened? What happened? Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
What's
I
going
think
on?
they just going around the world one-on-one sports. I guess next is they gonna go bowling. I don't know.
What
They
up,
I don't know.
unapologetic?
I don't know what's up with them, man. But it's crazy.
Oh, son. But them some funny guys, man. They went at it. They did the a one-on-one
Mm-hmm.
challenge, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They play on the big three together. They won the
Mm-hmm.
championship on the big three. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like to me, they're just brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They
Right.
old ass brothers. They got money. They millionaire brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and they just doing whatever at this point, man.
Right.
They just having
Honest,
fun with life.
they're competing. They like to
Hmm.
compete. Know what I'm saying? And it's against each other. Well, you beat me at this, so I'm gonna beat you at this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I bet you can't beat me at this. So they just
Hmm.
doing it, and that's cool because as you can see, it's still all love, punching each other in the face, choking each other out. I don't know if you could punch me in my face, bro. I love you and all that, but if you punch me in my face, I'm definitely not gonna be your cousin no more, and I'm telling your mother on you. That's just how that's going, bro. We not playing no games with that. But shout out to them for 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 putting on the show for a couple of seconds. It was cool. It was something that I guess they're gonna do a little bit more of. I guess we're gonna see more people doing it. We'll probably see Stephen A. Smith and Jalen Brown in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So that's the wild part.
So like as us, all right. Let me keep it a buck. When I first started, with the whole ESPN first take and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
we had to skip Bayless's of the world, moved on to the Max
Wait, wait,
Kellermans.
wait, bro. Wait. Before you go there, before you go with that one, we led into that, but let's just sidetrack back to that event. Yo,
All
Ray
right,
J
go
got
ahead.
knocked out though.
Huh?
Ray J got knocked out last night too.
Ray J got beat up by who?
He was fighting some dude. I don't even know who that was. Yo,
The
nobody got the
Gagent,
footage.
the Gagency got knocked out.
Yo, he got knocked out. Nobody got the footage.
Yo, I gotta see Ray J get knocked out.
Nobody got the
Hold on,
footage.
who? I didn't know
Oh,
such
so
and such. I don't do Savage,
let's
Savage,
give our producer, our
Savage.
crazy, incredible, amazing
Get the
producer,
footage, dog.
time to get that footage.
We
Get
need
that to
that
us.
right now.
Get
But
that footage to us.
speaking of knockouts,
Mm-hmm.
Usyk and that dude Rico yesterday. He put on that dude Rico, bro.
Tough.
15 years kickboxing. I mean, 20 years kickboxing. Been training a little bit in boxing. Yo, he gave Usyk everything
Everything.
to the
Mm-hmm.
point that Your Excellency had to come in and be like, yo, he needs a rematch
Mm-hmm.
because he gave him everything with that awkward stab. He got caught
Mm-hmm.
with a bad uppercut. He got tired.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing is a lot different. Kickboxing, you do not have 12 rounds.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And you could kick and you could put somebody down in the first round easily, put their
Right.
knees out.
You
It's a
choke them
lot
out.
different with MMA and
Mm-hmm.
boxing,
Mm-hmm.
where you just got to use these. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And Usyk was getting his ass whooped. If it went to the scorecards, the ref bogus stoppage. So the refs are not only cheating in boxing and the other sports, they cheat everywhere. They
You know what
cheat
it is?
everywhere.
If they
So
don't
we'll
want,
get into the refs in a few with this series coming up today at 8 p.m.
they don't
Again,
want
we'll get into that. Um,
the sport of boxing to take a black eye to losing to mixed martial arts.
no, it
Where
wasn't. It wasn't that. I've
you
seen
don't
a
think
lot
so?
of bad stoppages. I've seen a lot of bad stoppages in boxing. You have to. It's a championship fight. You fighting the undisputed guy. This dude has one fight prior to fighting him in boxing. One fight prior to fighting Usyk, the undisputed pound for pound champion person in the world. You talking about Usyk, you talk about Shakur Stevenson, you talk about Terrence Crawford, you talk about David Benavidez,
Benavidez.
you talking about Inoue. Like these are the guys that are up for pound, best boxers in the world. He is the best
Mm-hmm.
boxer in the world. And this dude took him to the brink, to the point where the ref stopped it. And he stopped it. He shouldn't have stopped it. This dude's legs was not ready to go. His face might have been ready to go, but
Yeah.
his legs wasn't ready to go. You got to let him
Yeah.
go down, man. You got to let him go down on his shield. You got to let him go out. That was for the title. That was for the title, son. The end of the day is for the title. He got caught with a bad uppercut because he got winded. He was tired. And he went in swinging, caught with
Mm-hmm.
the uppercut, bang, went down. Usyk came out as the professional that he is. Like I said, one of the best boxers in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Come out. He started putting the work on him, but it was 1 second left. What would have happened in the 12th round if he would have survived and went to the cards? Because he was winning 8 out of the 11 rounds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He was up on the scorecards. What would have happened if it would have went to the scorecards? Or could they not let that go? What's the fix in if that was the situation? Why'd you stop it that early? You got to let people go down. The championship fight, you got to let people go down, son.
I agree, and that's because that's the way we were brought up in the sport. But it's just like everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? The way these sports are now, they can ill afford for that man to take to get killed out there in that ring. I mean, I think he could have kept going. I think he could have kept going. But the way it was looking, if he would have got hit with one more clean punch, not only was he going down, he was going to be hurt.
No, but you gotta, son. You have to let them be hurt first. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't gonna be the way Usyk fights and the punches that he hit you with. It's not gonna cause you death. You just gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
You're not hitting you with nothing, especially that big dude. That dude legs. Listen, dude, Tong Po, Jean-Claude Van Damme have nothing on him.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again.
That dude legs, tree trunk legs is wild works. And that's a big boy, dog. And he just got gassed. You couldn't let that 1 second run off to get to the 12th round to see what this man has left in the tank. Usyk would have finished him for sure as a professional boxer that he is. But you got to let that go. You got to let that go, man. That dude had a chance. He had a chance in the cards.
I agree. I agree with that.
All he had to do was survive. He had a chance.
I agree with that.
Do we got any footage out here of the Gagency getting beat up?
No, he'll bring it because you was leading on to something before I stopped it. You was talking about the Jaylen Brown Stephen A thing.
Yeah. So before that, we all watched and awe as Stephen A. Smith has, took the sports world by storm. You feel what I'm saying? As what we doing kind of right now. You feel what I'm saying? He paved the way as a journalist. Skip Bayless and for the black people, you know what I'm saying? Skip Bayless also helped put him on that track. You know, he always alludes to that and gives him all the props in the world for doing so. And we all used to love Stephen A. Smith. But at this point, he has, in my eyes, he sold out. I do not watch ESPN First Take. I honestly, since we started doing the show, I kind of cut that out of my life because I didn't want to have his I didn't want to have his influence on me anymore, right? As we talk our sports. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Somebody like him put me to be able to do something that we do on camera. We do this every day over the phone. You know what I'm saying? But putting it on camera is something different. And but I think he sold out. He makes a lot of money. He makes more than athletes make to just talk about them and not saying that he did anything wrong. He did everything right. But what he's doing now is not right. Because now he's just creating a buzz that's not true. He's doing actual National Enquirer shit. Like he's pushing a narrative that's really not there. He's trying to create buzz because now he has to, because he has to live up to his contract. So now he has to create numbers instead of just being himself. He has to get the numbers that Disney say. Mind you, Disney now. It's not ESPN no more, really. It is ESPN, but it's Disney. They took over everything. So he has to live up to their expectations, keep getting the views, keep getting the likes, comments, and all of that stuff. He got to get people to react. He has to do this now because he has to live up
Mm-hmm.
to his contract. So now it's now disingenuous what he's doing.
So let me
And that's just in my opinion.
before I make a comment on it, because maybe I missed something. What was the what are you referring to in regards to anything that he has said?
Everything.
Um
Everything.
Everything?
He's now not the same person that I started watching
Hmm.
when I first started watching him. He's not the same
Um
person anymore. He's not. Everything he does is it's social media, like it's rage, it's clickbait, it's rage bait. A lot of it. It's half rage bait, half like whatever. You going at these athletes, you just saying stuff just to say it. You're making bold predictions that you have zero information on. When he prided himself on having the information.
no, but give me a situation, because I'm
Well,
that's kind of
The
too.
Jalen Brown situation is one of them. I forgot what he said about Jalen Brown
I
that you
see, but
brought up.
that's where it gets tricky, because I'll be honest with you, I don't see it that way.
Okay.
What he said about Jalen Brown, he was absolutely 100% correct. And what he said, because Jalen Brown, for whatever Jalen Brown's reasons were, I think maybe the timing was off. And what Jalen Brown was saying, and Stephen A. Smith commented, he said Jalen Brown, they just lost, and he comes on and he says this was the best season that I've ever had so far. And they was like, wait a minute, this is the best season you ever had. You just got bumped in the playoffs after being up. Um, Jason Tatum didn't play 95% of the season, right? So, like, it just seemed kind of weird in regards to the comments that were made. And only reason why I would say that is rage bait and clickbait is because it continues with the issue that everyone knows is there. Everyone knows there's an issue. These two players are just not saying it. Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, there is a struggle between the two of them. Not saying that it's a personal struggle.
It's a
On
power
the
struggle.
basketball court, right? On the basketball court, there's something there. And they don't want to be the ones to talk about it, but they know this is my team. I'm the best player. There's a battle there. Jalen Brown feels slighted by a lot of things. So the way this season went, I guess he was saying like this was my favorite season because I was him. Now, I mean, I did all of this. because remember, you and I, we had the conversation on the show a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "Yo, Jaylen Brown need to be in that MVP discussion because, yo, they're in a second seed when nobody. I honestly thought they were getting ready to go back. I thought they were going to the lottery without Jason Tatum and no Porzingis, no Horford, no Drew Holiday. I'm like, these dudes are going back to the lottery, yo. There's no way. And Jaylen Brown kept them more than relevant. He had them as a contender to where when Jason Tatum came back, it was like, oh shit.
Can this happen again?
Right. This could happen. So for him to come out and say, yo, this is the best, that's the reason why they was like, yo, maybe it was too soon for that comment. So that's what I took from it. I guess everyone else took like it's hating and Stephen A talking out of pocket, but I don't think so. And then not only that, right? We get caught up because he's the biggest personality, I would say, in the journalism world right now.
I respect that all day too. So
when
I'm separating my respect for him to where he does. Go ahead.
Right. So when he says something, I guess it's magnified. When other people were saying it as well. You know what I mean? They just don't have the platform as high as his, but there's people who get tens and thousands of views that were saying the same thing. And Jaylen Brown, you don't say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was like, wait a minute, I really don't. That's why I was asking more clarification on what you were saying, because I don't see it like that. And honestly, I see a lot of people going at Stephen A. like recently. And it's a lot of former players, right? But were y'all going at him when y'all was playing and he was covering y'all and he was shouting y'all out and having y'all on the show and bringing y'all on the show? Were y'all doing that then? So that's the thing that's hurting. That's like not hurting. It really don't make me no never mind. I ain't got none of their money. But at the end of the day, it's like, and it's only, and what make me mad really is only our community that does that. It's our community that does that. When someone has an opinion about something, because it ain't like he's sitting there talking about, yo, your mom's a piece of shit. Oh, excuse whatever. No, I'm saying, or this is not about your personal life. He's talking about what is going on in the sporting event that you're playing. In regards to that. So is he not supposed to comment on that when that's what he gets paid to do? Or to bring up the questions that maybe no one else is going to bring up? Like who is responsible for certain losses? Or who's fault, or who needs to step up and do X, Y, Z more. Like you guys are getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars to perform this event. And this man gets paid, like you said, more than a lot of the people on your roster to talk about the sport that you're playing in. So how are we getting upset about it? It's commentating. It's in all of it. In actuality, really, there's no fact to it unless you're the actual ones playing. It's all opinion based.
That's where I used to have the respect for Stephen A. at, is where, because I think that he's rubbed, and he like I said, you were absolutely correct, but he's rubbed the players the wrong way to where I feel like he's lost a lot of access to those players personally, right? So now he has to go off of his own opinions and his own and push his own narrative, right? Instead, before, where he actually had personal connections with the players, he doesn't have that same access anymore. He doesn't have that inside information like that. So now he has to push his own narratives. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where the players are pushing back, because they don't fuck with him like that. Because
the real thing that happened,
they don't respect him like that. You
the real thing that happened,
honestly, you never played, you never did this. Who cares, my guy? You if there's no Stephen A, if there's no ESPN, you don't get the publicity as well. So you might not even get paid what you're getting paid due to people pushing your brand. You know what I'm saying? Because ESPN and all that shit is just, we showing you. We got We got the people coming out of high school, they push that. We got the people coming out of college, they push that. This person, that person.
Mm-hmm.
We got the worst players, and I'm not saying I could play on any of their levels, but we got some of the worst players amongst their contemporaries when they're supposed to be going pro, who people have pushed. You got the Greg Odens of the world. You got the Adam Morrisons of the world, the March Madness, the people, you know what I'm saying? Granted, he had a condition, but you got people who have got to the stage and it just didn't work. Right now, we got Kevin Durant, who's straight trash, especially due to my FanDuel account. Like,
Yeah.
when you can't even get 15 points one night, when you fucked
Mm-hmm.
up my goddamn money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, there's
Right.
no way, dog. Like, but we
Mm-hmm.
got people who are gonna push that.
Right.
Right? You have Fox Sports. You got all these people commenting on this one player,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually push your brand.
Mm-hmm. So there's one thing. The difference. You know what really happened? I'm gonna tell you what really happened, and it's just something that's is real minute, but a lot of people don't realize what happened. He opened the door. The players stepped through him. Now the players can speak the players' language. So the players are going to talk to the players, right? When they really don't like the media at all in the first place. The players really never like the media. You know what I mean? Because of the Peter Veshis and all those type of people in the world that what was his name, man? Woody Page and all those dudes that used to slander, like that's the thing. These dudes used to slander these athletes, and that's who they really didn't like. So now that the players have not taken back, but now they stepped up, and now they have the platforms to actually speak the players' language, and actually were in the locker rooms with these dudes. That's where really Stephen A is losing a lot of leverage. It's because they'll rather talk to the players than talk to somebody who didn't play the game to that level. Not he played the game, but you didn't play it to that level, right? And he'll tell you. But I just think it's unfortunate, man, that it's become a real thing where it's like him against the world. Is real sad because of the prominence that he had when he first came out. Like you said, is that he's not the same person, and I really maybe he's gotten a little bit more commercialized because, like you said, when it was just ESPN, things were different. But now being owned by Disney, the scope is a little higher. The scope
And
is a
he
little
got
higher.
his own Sirius XM joint. He got
Mm-hmm.
all that where he could go and do what he do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
But
what I'm
see,
saying?
but he spends those time honestly if you ever check those out, which I've never really watched none of them. I catch clips. It
I
seems
don't
like he
care.
goes on those because he either has to go in defense of something and he's on there in defense and not even really giving us sports on those. He's on there pretty much. That's where he goes on a rant about what someone said or someone went at him. So he's on there pleading his case. And I'm like,
Political
damn,
and all of that.
yeah. So, with the Jason Whitlock thing, like there's just, what I'm saying? Like there's just,
Yeah.
he's all,
And Jason Whitlock shit was crazy. Did you not see? Yo, when he went at his head,
yo, them two, we might as well get them in that ring and let them do that.
because but what's the name for real though? Unapologetic loves Jason Whitlock.
Oh man.
He loves him. I don't know if he looked like a love, but he likes some of his commentary and all of that.
Right.
I'm not really with it. I don't really care. I would like to see them actually debate and go at each other's head, like
Right.
on certain subjects. How about face to face? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, come on with the heck sports debate on these TV
Right.
screens.
Right. We
We
could we
put
could put
you
another screen up. We could put another screen up and get y'all both
we
up
put the
there.
battle in. I got the questions. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Forget all that going back for like honestly, and that's what's really hurting, man, is that these dudes who have the access to just call each other, y'all want to take it to the airwaves and like you said, and create a content that brings a following. Some people just be like, you know what? Some attention is better than no attention. and they just and that's what they go for, and it's bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always and it's us all the time. It's us all the time going at each other. You know, and that's real
or you
bad.
could just look, or you could just create attention by looking like this.
Oh,
Let's
and if he have a horrible season, they're gonna say Delilah cut Sampson's hair. It's over. He's nothing without his fucking
let
shag.
sunshine,
Word, he out
sunshine.
there looking like he looked like Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Oh
He's
man, that
bugging.
was horrible. It was a
Word, I
horrible
think
move.
he looked like somebody I seen in one of these serial killer documentaries on Netflix.
Words. I told you it gave me No Country for Old Men vibes.
That's
Like,
wild. That's wild.
but yo, I think we might got the footage out here, son. Like you were talking about, we might got the footage
We
from
might
the
have it.
agency. Super hot fire. Ooh, super hot fire knocked out Ray J. He can't talk no more ish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, but yo, he was done. Oh, they
Oh, hit him
oh
with the. Oh yeah, he hit him with the note the land. What you saying, yo?
look at his face, look at his eyes.
Yep. And he tried to. Yo, here's the ill part. You see the back fist he tried to swing. Ray J tried to hit him with just real quick
Right.
and got caught with it.
His whole body
He
just
said,
froze.
silly with the 9 milli. What you doing? He ain't wilding up in the club no more like he wilding in the studio. It's game over.
You can't say nothing. You can't
Yo,
say nothing.
you got beat up. The agency got beat up.
Right.
Yeah,
Yo.
crazy. Don't talk about somebody else who
Yo,
got beat up last night.
Brandy, you gotta bring it back. You gotta get it back for your family. You gotta knock Monica out.
Or
You gotta
do
knock
something.
Monica out.
You gotta
You
do
gotta get
something.
it. Yeah, your family. Y'all just took a bad L, man.
You gotta do something.
That's a bad one. Word.
No,
He
but did
he
you
knocked
see this bullshit?
he's knocked the strudel off his head.
Word. So you seen the Eddie had the blonde
Yeah,
patch
that's
back
what
there?
that's what I said. The strudel. He knocked the
Yeah.
strudel. Yo.
Yo, that was funny, son. So not only did Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson, Lance Stevenson choked out Michael Beasley. Ray J got knocked out.
Knocked out. Right.
This nigga not singing on Mayweather's piano no more.
Word. The nigga, he got hit. He said,
Yo,
wait a minute.
yo, if he had,
Right. Hold on. Wait. Wait a minute. What? Wait a
one wish,
minute. Right. You didn't hit me in my jaw like that. Now I'm going down. Yo.
one wish I wouldn't fight you.
I'll just make you my boo boo. Nah. Ray J. No.
Don't do it no more. Don't
Yeah.
sing. Don't
If I
sing.
got
Don't
any of your
dance.
songs on my Apple Music, it's getting taken off
Yo,
today.
just enjoy your millions.
Right?
Sit back and make some more
Yeah,
whatever
man.
some more fucking funky scooters or whatever you made to make a couple dollars and do
Yeah.
what you do in this world, man.
Go
Enjoy your
back to
money,
chilling with
son.
Orlando Brown, man. Go back to that. Do that.
Yeah.
You should have
Sit
fought
out the
him.
fight. Well, that's what happens though. But I listen. I respect people. They go out there. They think they can fight at this age and get beat up. And I respect you. I respect you for getting punched in the face at this age, like for money. It is what it is.
No,
Like,
no,
um, you think you can fight? You got beat up by Super Hot Fire, whoever the fuck that is, because I
I
have
don't know,
zero
man.
clue. But that's it. I mean, I know if I wish he could take that back. That wish. He needs that
Yeah,
wish.
yeah.
The genie.
You better go find Aladdin,
Got it.
champ. Cause
Yeah, man. That was bad business.
super bad business.
Super bad business from
business.
super hot fire.
Super super hot fire gave you that act right. Unbelievable,
Boy.
bro.
But somebody else got that act right last night too. And this is my problem right here. I don't know if anybody can see this, but this, if you have to do this, the Cleveland Cavaliers came with rules for their fucking, for us basically, for their customers, for the people who attended the game. They have rules. They have rules in place, son. If you have to do this for the people that support your team, that come to the game to support your team, we got a problem. We got a problem. This is the rules that they put in place for the fans.
Let me see. Hold on, wait a minute. Before you take that off, let me see that.
I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to leave it up because this is where I work. Right? It's the fans. This is the rules that they put in place for the fans. Wear the damn shirt. If you're in the building, you're in uniform, playoff tee on from tip to final buzzer. Let them know no warm welcomes in our house. From the first opposing intro, we drown them out. Let's go Cavs. You lost. You lost by double digits. We all defend the land. Huh? When the opponent has the ball, you know the call. Scream defense. What are we doing here? Make them miss? During free throws, we do everything in our power to distract the opponent until the ball leaves their hand.
Yeah.
The fourth, we close together. Nobody sits or lets up. We wave rally towels and bring the energy until the final buzzer. These are the rules that they put in place for their fans, bro. To try to win a game? Like, if you have to do this, you're in a bad place, my guy. You're in a bad place fan-wise. You're in a bad place, period. If that's what you have to put out and tell your fans to do. You might as well be Atlanta Hawks fans at this point. Because they really have no fan base. Like, what are we doing here? You put this out, it just ruins my what the heck moment because I just had to put that out there. Like, there's no way, son. Both my what the heck moments are gone. But anyway.
Yo. Yeah, we don't even need that segment today.
I don't even need it today, son. There's no way. Dude, you down 3-0, you're about to get swept. And this is what you had to put out.
Well, you know what? I guess it was a cry to the fans for energy, right? But at the end of the day, the fans aren't the problem. What are the rules for the players?
What are the
rules for Donovan Mitchell? What are the rules for James Harden? What are the rules for Jared Allen? What are the rules for Evan Mobley? And I'm saying those four because the rest of the team that they put on the floor, Max Strus, Merrill, D Wade, those dudes are playing basketball. They're playing. They're playing their hearts out. Jared Allen he's not playing aggressive. Evan Mobley's not playing as aggressive consistently. James Harden, I mean, we know at this point he's a shell of what he once was. But you were brought here for this time of year. This is why you were brought here, for this right here, and you're not doing it. And then Donovan Mitchell, I mean, the other day, your team is in the battle, and in the fourth quarter, you're on the bench, making sure that your lips ain't chapped. You got the chaps. I'm like, yo, I posted. I was like, yo, wait, is Donovan Mitchell in the trenches making sure that his lips ain't chapped? in the fourth quarter. This is what we're doing, and this is what you think.
What the heck?
Yo, like I'm like, yo, really, dude? This is what we doing? Come on now, man. Come on. At what point are you looking like you trying to go out and dominate this game? Because Jalen Brunson is doing it on the other end. No matter which one of y'all two guard him, or Max Strus or whatever, he's playing like I'm trying to come out here and destroy y'all. And destroy y'all. It's looking more like it's a bit personal because remember back when they signed Jalen Brunson, they could have went and got Donovan Mitchell, and everybody was like, "Yo, why y'all ain't go after Donovan Mitchell? Y'all put all this money into Jalen Brunson." It looked like he's like, okay, we're both here now, and he's proven that the Knicks made the right decision. And Donovan, you're not doing nothing about it in the second half of any of these games. To the point where, honestly, at this point, y'all might as well just lay down, fall on the sword, and be done with it.
It's over.
It is over. I don't care how many people swing a towel. I don't care how many people scream. I don't care about standing up. I don't care about let's go Cavs. If the energy don't match on the court, it's over, and it is over now. The Knicks are going to the finals, and they're going to get some rest. To wait for OKC to finish out because we'll get to that in a minute. But Cleveland, if it was going to be like this, I might as well let Detroit play.
It looked like it would have been a better matchup. It would have been more gritty. It just would have been as you know, as a couple people have had on their social media accounts, and I've seen it from a couple people, you first, and then a couple other people, how they leaked the conference finals, right? It was set up.
Right. Like they thought this was going to make more.
You made the decision for the wrong team. Not only Cleveland was good, obviously with Miami and LeBron, right? And Dwayne Wade. I said Dwayne Wade. His name is Dwayne Wade, right?
The D Wade, the one that's on the team now.
Dwayne Wade, right?
Which one? In Miami?
Yeah,
Dwayne Wade. Yeah,
Dwayne Wade. Okay, I'm saying it right because you know what I had in my head because I get dementia. Like I'm thinking, continue Hardison.
Yeah. Dwayne Wayne. The Wayne.
The flip glasses in a different world, like
right.
That's all I was like. Is it Dwayne or Dwayne? Like Dwayne Wade? Like,
yo, you know what's crazy over years? You know how many people I had? I'm like, nah, it's Dwayne Wade, not Dwayne Wayne. Dwayne Wayne got the flip glasses, man. That's
You get confused. Don't think it don't go. It goes together, so they can
Dwayne Wayne is I love you, please marry me. That's Dwayne Wayne.
Talking to Whitley,
right?
Oh man, crazy. But nah. So like in that situation, like you had the Craig Elo, Mark Price, Brad Doherty days, Jared Wilkins. But they've never really been. They've always made like a small player, but they've never really been. They've always been the easy out.
Mm-hmm. They'll put up a tough. They'll put up a tough fight, but
but
at the end,
it still hasn't changed. Really, it still hasn't changed. Donovan Mitchell had one of the best playoff performances we gonna see, along with Jamal Murray in the bubble
when he's in Utah. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But that's just as a player. Like, but Darius Garland would have been healthy, still the better option. They would have fought better. I think like he's more, I think, more physical, and would have gave Jalen Brunson more problems offensively. I ain't saying defensively, but offensively, I think he could have gave Jalen Brunson more problems, and the ball would move a little better. Like James Harden still doing James Harden, Houston Rockets shit.
He's a black hole.
Yeah, you're not able to. You not him. We get older. We get smarter. That's why you're supposed to play smarter. When your skills slow down, when your physical attributes slow down. His physical attributes have slowed down, and nobody cares that you dribble out the shot clock and take a bad shot.
Yeah.
Welcome that. Teams welcome that.
And he does it to the point where before, when he was playing, when he had like Clint Capella and those other big guys or whatever, his moves were sharper. So when he made those moves, they knew to cut to the basket. Now you playing with these dudes who they're sitting there watching you dribble, and don't know when to cut. They don't know when to cut. So those lobs are not there. They're not attacking the offensive glass like he had when he was in Houston. And where this is really hurting him is like you were saying, Darius Garland. If he were healthy, right? I think the bigger issue was because he wasn't healthy a lot of the times is where they went with James Harden. Darius Garland does not stop the basketball. The ball was still in Donovan Mitchell's hands. It's not in his hands as much no more because James Harden can't play without the basketball. And then on the defensive end, I don't know if I've seen any player of that caliber of
picked on like that defensively.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Where they just come down and it's like, move, clear it out. I don't need a pick. I've never seen that. And Jalen Brunson's strength is playing off that pick. And he comes down, he's like, I don't need it, I got it. And he's barbecuing them. He is cooking them bad. And then there's no answer at the other end.
Everybody's cooking them. There ain't one person who ain't. It's the switch. Let's set the pick so everybody can go one-on-one with James Harden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that coach going to get fired too. And he's not playing Schroeder enough with Donovan Mitchell. He's playing him too much with James Harden. And that becomes more of a option. It would work better with Schroeder and Donovan Mitchell than is working with James Harden. It's just not.
And mind you, let's not forget Schroeder made the worst contract decision in NBA history, in sports history. So let's not forget he had a good contract in place. He turned it down to think he was going to give more.
He bet on himself.
He bet on black, and it was red.
That's why Chappelle should really open his show back up. Because he could do that segment when keeping it real goes wrong. Because what?
Yeah.
You bet against yourself and lost. You crapped right out.
Yo, son, there's no way that happened. And look, like I said, it is what it is. It's still millions of dollars that we'll never see.
No, but he never got the contract. He never even got the contract again that the Lakers was trying to give him.
No, was it like 70 million?
Less money. They was giving him more money. He would have got like 18 per. And he was looking for 30. No. You were supposed to get 30 when you was in Atlanta. That's when you were supposed to get 30. You wasn't getting 30 in LA. That wasn't happening.
Because that squad was tough in Atlanta too, though. That was when he was there, yeah. Was that Josh Smith and Al Horford?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was definitely supposed to be in, like, nah. Mm-hmm. He was tough, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of the unsung, when they had that joint on BET, unsung.
Yeah. No, I always liked Dennis Schroeder. I always liked this game. He's one of the people that he doesn't. He's a tough basketball player on both ends. Like, he's not a great defender, but he's scrappy enough to play defense. I mean, he doesn't take a lot of bad shots. He doesn't turn the basketball over a whole lot. So I mean, this coach, his rotations are horrible. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to get fired the day after they get swept. So they're going to get swept Monday.
It'll be
on
on
Memorial
a
Day,
Tuesday.
and then Tuesday morning he'll have to find another job, which he'll land on his feet because this is the league of recycling coaches. So he'll find another job quickly. I don't know why, but he will. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad, man. It's bad. I thought Cleveland had more of a chance than this.
I didn't.
I didn't think they would get swept, bro. And
I just didn't see it because, like I said, we talk about Cunningham, Kate Cunningham, 6'7", basically Penny Hardaway at this point, 6'7", 6'8".
right, with the Roblox head.
Yeah, like
He's got a head like Roblox.
so. What was Jalen Brunson really going to do with that? If
he wasn't going to guard him.
They put Josh Hart on. They'd put Josh Hart on him, right? But then
Mikal Bridges.
But then you gotta still think about what they gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a mismatch for all of them. The only problem I had was they didn't really have great shooting. I would have never got rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. Sorry, I just would have never got rid of him.
But here's the thing, though. I wouldn't have either. However, they do have good shooting. It's just they couldn't keep them healthy at the same time because you have Duncan Robinson and Kevin Huerter, two great shooters, right? They just for whatever reason, nothing else was clicking. I seen like this was the best basketball. Remember, you and I had that conversation. This was the best basketball I've ever seen Duncan Robinson play. He was going off the bounce, not just spotting up like he was doing in Miami. He's going off the bounce. I'm like, whoa! I didn't even know he was capable of playing like that. It was something. There's something else that was missing. I think that Jaden Ivey move might have been what hurt him. I don't know because they had another ball handler, somebody who can attack and get other players involved. That's what they may have been missing.
That's why I made my case for Devin Booker last week. You know what I mean? Like, right. They don't have another pure scorer that can get his own shot how he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That takes the pressure off of Cade Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Karis LeVert is your best option offensively, if you ask me. Like, because he can do what he wants. You know what I mean? But he doesn't start, right? Now, he doesn't fit. That's why I made the play for, to say go get Devin Booker. Like, because you need somebody to take the pressure off of Cade Cunningham to do everything, because honestly, he wants to play the point guard role, right? That can score. You see him triple doubling it up all day.
He wouldn't turn it over. He wouldn't turn it over as much as if he had another option. If he wasn't forced to get into the lane and have nobody to kick it to, then he would flourish more. If he had a Devin Booker, he couldn't be doubled, then you'll really see him at his best work. He's playing he's playing with people right now where they could collapse on him, and then there's nothing else that they could do. He got to kick it out. As long as you stick to the 1 3-point shooter that they have, which is Duncan Robinson, right? When he's in the game, then it's like, all right, you forcing him to have to pass it to Thompson, who can't shoot at all. Duren, who's not like a lob threat. Yeah, and Tobias Harris, who was way too streaky of a shooter. So that's where Detroit went wrong. That's where they went wrong. So that Devin Booker thing that you were speaking of, it makes a lot of sense. It's just what they would have to do, who they would have to give up to get him, if it would deplete the roster, if they're smart enough to go out and get some other pieces to go with it. But that would definitely make a lot of sense. But Jalen Brunson, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing out the Knicks. But the only thing about that is when they get to the next round, to the finals, if it's going to be OKC, he can't hide then. That defense, Jalen Brunson's going to have to play some defense.
A lot.
You have to play some defense.
Let's get into that. Like the OKC. Like, what is I hear a lot of talk, a lot of chatter about the refs. They not calling it. They playing physical on Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I get it. I get it. I see the blatant calls not being called, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
refs are just dropping the ball everywhere. Like I said, the bad stoppage last night. The refs are just not refs anymore, right? And
Mm-hmm.
what was his name? Tim Donahue was whoever he was, who got
Yeah.
fired out the league for the gambling and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there's a lot of suspicious activity with the refs.
Yeah. It's the things that are
How
happening
do
right that blatantly in their face, that they're just missing. And and it's
or
happening
don't care
to
to call?
right.
And does that come down from the league? Is it what people have been saying the whole time? Like we want certain people to win when we want them to win. Like we had the whole Kansas City Chiefs thing. We had like they don't want the Cowboys to win. They worth $10 billion. Why do you not want us allegedly America's team not to win the Super Bowl if this was being set up? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, so is it actually the refs are really this bad at their job? Or is this the league saying we need a new Golden State, we need a new LA Lakers, we need a new Chicago Bull?
Right.
I don't know. I don't want to be the conspiracy theory guy, but what they doing out there, they're not calling blatant calls. Like you can't. Hartenstein is just literally grabbing Wimby by his arm, bro. Like
Yeah.
multiple times
Right. There's
by his
another
arm.
play on the free throw line. Chet Holmgren stepped directly on his foot on Wimby's foot. Right. That could have messed his ankle up. Home. What's his name? Hartenstein pulling Stephon Castle's hair. Those hard fouls that they's committing, which now in these days have been really called techs. I mean, a flagrants, and they're not calling them as those. Um,
All of a sudden,
right, you know what I'm saying, and it's just weird, right? And it's happening to a young team with young guys who are really in their first dogfight in their careers, and it's taking them out their game. So OKC is only doing what they're being allowed to do, but
that's
the the
that's where I
the,
want to go with that.
the refs the refs got to tighten it up. Or you know what I'm saying? The refs definitely got to tighten it up. They definitely got to tighten up because I'm watching it. I'm like, yo, but this is another thing I'm gonna say as well. Game two, I literally walked out. I was watching the game right where I'm sitting in my living room. I walked out. I got up and walked out. They had like 7 turnovers in a row.
Oh, I'm Spurs.
Yeah, I was getting pissed off. I
Stephon
could watch
Castle,
basketball. I hate
as I
turnovers.
praised him, I praised him for his game. But Stephon Castle had 20 turnovers in 2 games. That's
Right,
10 games. I mean, 10 turnovers per game.
bro. I was in here livid. And I don't have no stake in either one of these teams. I could care less. It's just
Oh,
that as a fan and I'm watching, I'm like, yo, this is how you could tell they're too young. And they don't understand the difference between the scope of playoff basketball and regular season. Those passes that you throw in the regular season and the playoffs, nah. That jumping in
that's
the
what I
air, trying to
said.
find a pass at the end of the minute, at the end of at the last minute, is
Yeah.
not there. Those cross court passes that you throw that they really don't care about in the regular season, those are not happening.
And
And
that's
they
what I
just,
try to tell people. A lot of people, oh, the Spurs are gonna win it. They're gonna win it. And I was like, dude, they
I'm one of
ain't
them.
experienced anything yet.
I'm
No,
one of
yeah,
them.
but they haven't experienced anything yet, and you're playing against the most experienced at this point, the defending champions. So they know what it takes
Mm-hmm.
to get there and win already.
Mm-hmm.
And they're young, they're just as young as you, they're on par with you.
Mm-hmm.
and
They
they
just been
have
battle tested.
enough, and they have enough to beat you, whether you won in the regular season or not. Like we said, playoff basketball is different than regular season basketball.
Mm-hmm.
The stakes are higher. I don't want to go home for people who actually care, unlike the James Hardens. Like, I don't want to go home.
Right.
We not losing today. OKC still has that in them. I'm not losing. And I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
what I need to do for us not to lose. And if the refs don't call it, I'm going to keep doing it until I'm not allowed to do it.
Right.
It has nothing to do with Rimby, anybody else. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You got killed. It is what it is. You're getting
Right.
killed at this point. You're getting taken out your game, all of that. Like everybody's been in a situation. They fouling me, they fouling me, they fouling me. He holding, he doing this. Whether it's rec basketball, whether it's the NBA, college, it don't matter. On every level, the refs are okay, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
play through it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find a way to play through it.
Right.
It just is
Right.
what it is.
Mm-hmm. Right. Shout out and continue to sleep in peace, Dad. Is this dude speaking of that? This dude had one ref had it in for me because of him. One ref playing in a street league, and I was younger, and my pops is outside the gate. He's screaming crazy. They fouling my son. What the fuck, ref? Ah! He's going to the makes his way into the court, makes his way into the basketball court. He's still beefing. Yo, what the fuck? The ref stops the game and said, yo, he got to get out. He got to get out. He got to go back out the gate. Would not start the game till he went out the gate, right? Goes out the gate, still doing this thing. Fast forward, that's the summer. Fast forward, playing ball for my high school. The ref look at me, I look at him, I'm like, oh, man. When I tell you I was getting destroyed, he's not calling nothing for me. Nothing for me to the point where now I flip out and I get thrown out the game. So that's when I learned, like, yo, man, just play. Just play. Because it's out there. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. You never know what's going on in these refs' head. You never know what the agenda is with some of these refs. You just don't know, man. So you just got to get out there and play. And it's one of those things that I heard a basketball player say. It was in the NBA. I believe it was it Elton Brand? And they were playing against somebody in the playoffs, and it was going to game 7. And they felt like they had a chance, and they said in the locker room, they was like, yo, dude, we got to play like we need to win by 15 just to win by 1, right? So that means you got to play a flawless basketball game out here, especially when you playing when you feel like you got to play against the refs too.
And so whatever happened to what you like, basically what you're gonna do to me, I'm gonna do to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're gonna make it. If we lose like this, I'm gonna make it blatantly obvious that I'm doing the same shit and you're not calling it. So when Hartenstein hold Wimby's arm or somebody grabs somebody's hair or whatever, we gonna do the same shit back. So
You
when you
can't do it.
don't call it now, the league gonna have to look at that.
Yeah, but
Now
the
we're
league
gonna
will
make
look
it
at it.
blatantly obvious though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because we're gonna play the same game though.
but that's losing the battle. You'll have the war at the end, right? But you'll lose the battle on the basketball court right there. Now at the
But
end, of
that's
course, they'll
fine.
go
If
back in
I'm
there
gonna
and
lose,
review
I'm
it.
gonna lose.
I get that, but they can't afford to do that when
I'm gonna lose
they
anyway.
still trying to win.
No,
They're
but I'm
still
gonna
trying to
lose
win.
anyway, right? So if I can't win this way, and I can't win that way, we just gonna go out how we gonna go out. So I'm gonna play the same game that I'm playing within what I'm supposed to do. But my physicality is about to step up too. Like, oh, I'm small. I always been small. Now I'm fat. But I like,
Mhm.
dude, like, if somebody was trying to punk me and tell me, hey, you can't guard me in the post or whatever, nigga, I stepped up my physicality. Whether you want it or not, I'm fouling the shit out of you. I'm holding you. However you play, I'm willing to play that game with you, win or lose. And they're relying on the refs to make the call to help them. You can't. You have to play the same brand of basketball, but still play within yourself.
But
Like on the
that's
defensive
everybody
end,
can't do that.
on the defensive end, though, just do it on the defensive end. Like,
Can't
dude,
do it.
somebody come to the hole. Shea Gilgis Alexander come to the hole. Put that. Do I kid you not, son? Kid you not? I didn't play a lot of what's the name basketball. But I played middle school and then I played a little bit of community college. That's the gap of what I played actual organized basketball, right? My middle school teacher, we played literally against New London, son. When I was in Groton. And we went to them and they beat us by like 40 or 60. I'm not gonna lie. It was bad. They canceled, said, we forfeit the game. It's not worth playing. My coach on some fuck you shit. Like, no, you're not. Bring your ass. He said, if all of y'all don't foul out, you gonna have a rough practice. I want all of y'all to foul out in the first half. All of my starters better foul out. And I don't mean foul out like that. Everybody better fuck somebody up. Everybody who came to the hole, son. Elbows, clotheslines. Like, son, I got into a big ass team fight, son. I closed on this nigga coming in. Son, like, coach told me foul out, son. We dropping everybody who come to the basket, bro. Like, literally said, if y'all don't foul out, there's consequences. All 5 of my starters better foul out by the first half. They
You
not
know
gonna
that
talk
was,
shit like that.
but
I don't live like that.
that was the early, that was the late 80s, early 90s, right? When that's the way basketball really literally was played at that time. I'm saying? So it was a difference, man. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to some level of it, you wanna start presenting more of a physicality to say, look, we could do this too. But at the end of the day, the game is not played like that anymore. So what what is not being caught on one end is always that reaction. There's always that reaction that does get caught. And man, they got to find a smarter way. They got to find a smarter way to win those basketball games, which is, like I said,
Nah,
you can't go through that on one end and then come down and turn the ball over or take bad shots. You can't do that. They got to
that's why
play a
there's no
smarter
other.
basketball game. They got to play a
There's
smarter
not.
game.
Did you not see the pass that Caruso threw to the nigga in the court? I forgot. Maybe it was to Jalen Williams, maybe. But son, did you not see the ball movement? Son, Caruso caught the ball right here, and as soon as he caught it, son, dude, I don't even know if he even touched the ball.
No, he's really literally
He
tapped
touched
it.
it. He just to the nigga in the court, he wide open. Son, the ball movement that OKC is
Mm-hmm.
displaying while
Mm-hmm.
being physical is crazy. So
That's what I'm
there
saying.
is no smarter option, son. There's no smarter way because
It
they're
is.
playing out their minds.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing out their minds offensively, ball movement. I can score when I want to.
So
I'm gonna get the fouls, and I'm gonna fuck you up at the same time. On the
so are they
defensive end,
being
the refs ain't gonna call it.
are they being out coached? Because that's what that sound like. They're being out
They're
coached.
being out coached, but they're being mentally broken.
Yeah, definitely. But
Mentally
that's been my
broken.
point from the whole thing is they're being destroyed in a point where they're forcing it. They're coming down trying to play one-on-one basketball and then turning it over. When that's not what got you guys is. Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle. They're coming down, and I'm not mad at them trying to step up their play. But it's evident the way that they're going to win a basketball game, especially beat them, they have to find a way to get Wemby to impose his will. Because since that first game, I don't know where he's been.
There's nobody who can stop him, son.
Like, it's even to the point where Jared McCain is putting his shoulder in Wemby's chest. Like, yo, I'm going to the basket. You know what I'm saying? And yo, that's another thing, man. OKC got weapons beyond weapons. Jared McCain, people,
and they're about to get more. Right. As you alluded to, probably they're gonna get more.
They're gonna get more in the offseason. They got draft picks. And I think they're at a point where they're gonna trade Jalen Williams because honestly, it's evident they don't need him. For you to keep having this hamstring injury, the same hamstring injury, it's time to move on from you because we don't need you. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to win. It's evident. Yeah. So we could go move you and see what we could get for you before it's too late, before your market dries up. But people forget Jared McCain when you know, of course, Embiid is always out. When he was in Philly, Embiid is always out. Tyrese Maxey was out at some time. Jared McCain was their leading scorer.
20 points, 20-something points.
He was their leading scorer.
Coming off the bench.
And that's what they got coming off the bench with Alex Caruso. That's crazy.
Who's barring injury always been a problem.
Right. So that's where it's interesting. I'm not going to say that the Spurs series is over. I think the Spurs got one more win in them, and it goes to 6. I think it goes to 6, and OKC finishes, closes them out. But that's where I was like, for the Nick Jalen Brunson, oh, you're going to have to guard somebody. You're going to have to guard somebody.
You have to push up.
Yeah, you're going to have to guard somebody. It ain't no more that chilling like you're doing in this series. Or actually the last couple of series.
Because James Harden is what we used to call back in the day self-check in the playoffs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially in the big game. So this closeout game, I'll be surprised. If they don't lose this game 4 by 20. I'll be real surprised. Because for whatever reason, too, the Knicks, this season definitely closeout games, they step it up to another level that is like damn near.
Wasn't it 2 of them? 2 of them, they was up by like 40 on each.
Right. They last 2 closeout series, they putting you away. That last quarter, they're not even playing. They had Tyler Kolek on the court in the last game. So in both series at the end. So they step it up to a different level. So I don't know what Cleveland is going to do about that. So I guess it's shaping up to be OKC and the Knicks. Which if it's cool because in order to be a champion, you want to beat the champion.
Yeah. And this might be the Knicks fans will have a blast being in the championship again since 1999, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
If I was DeMarcus Camby and playing against the Spurs again, well, the Spurs should be in it, right? So it could be like a rematch, right? But it's not.
That's what I thought we was going to get. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's too much. It's too much. And Shea is doing what he wants when he besides that first game. But then honestly, he's been the focal point, but it's not. He's doing what we know he can do. He's an MVP, 2-time MVP. He's doing what he knows he can do. He hasn't even really had that breakout game where he had 40. It's been Caruso and McCain and the other Jalen Williams that has been killing them. It's been those players that has been killing them. Chet has been playing a little bit more aggressive the last 2 games. And then Hartenstein, he matters because he's their bruiser. So he's doing what started the conversation in the beginning in regards to the punishment he's laying out. I don't think they're
Exactly.
gonna have him. I think this
Punishment.
is last season with them too, because I think his contract. I think he's up for an extension. I don't think they're gonna give it to him.
Well, I would. I would.
I would. I believe they
Especially
should.
if they win another championship, I would
Yeah.
definitely give him another extension. Like because he offsets with. So he's the Chet is the Carl Anthony Towns. I don't want to play center. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Chet wants to play center. I think he likes that role, but
The
that
stretch
move
four.
around, stretch forward role at his
Mm-hmm.
size. Like back in the day, you had no choice. As I say,
Right.
we're old enough, to know that at 7'4", you have zero choice but to play center, my guy, and be physical. You know what I'm saying? And like I alluded to in the past, like when everybody talks about, we'll go there one more time, the LeBron James, Michael Jordan situation.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna go there, but I'm not gonna go there in that aspect, right? We don't know who LeBron James would have been. We don't know who Michael Jordan would have been if you drop them in these eras. They try to make it seem like they would have been the same person, but you wouldn't have been because you would have been taught to play this way, and your mentality would have been different. Like we don't know if LeBron James would have been a power forward. He would not have been a small forward, and his
Mm-hmm.
mentality would have been different. So we don't know where he would have been because he would have had to play his position,
Right.
right? There wasn't many Magic Johnsons. There wasn't many. And the only reason Magic Johnson was able to do what he was doing is because you had a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You had James Worthy. You had AC Green. Like you had people in place. And we seen your skill set.
Right.
But would have LeBron had that same mindset in those days? Would he have followed a Magic Johnson? Would Michael Jordan, being born today, have his same mindset?
Right.
Because you're taught to play that. Would he have just been would he have been a 3-point shooter? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can't predict how these people would have played coming up and being coached now in the past. Everything changes. You got Wemby coming down acting like hot sauce at times. He's 7'5".
Yeah.
Sean Bradley never had that. George Marison never had that.
No, that's
Right?
what you call it. Just had who? They had
Yao Ming never had this.
they just had Patrick Ewing was just talking about that when he was on the pivot. He's just talking about that. He's like Wemby come in and he get to do everything that we dreamed about,
Son,
and we
because
weren't
if
allowed.
you did it,
Mm-hmm.
you was taken out.
Right.
What do you
Right.
mean you shooting a 3-pointer and you supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
down there rebounding and blocking shots or getting offensive rebounds? That's why I look at
Yeah.
somebody's offensive rebounds nowadays for that person.
Honestly, shoot,
It's probably not there.
he used to get balked on because he took too many jump shots, even when he was a superstar. He used to get
Son.
they used to say he takes too many jump shots.
And look at now. Look at now. Today's 7-footers, 6'11", 6'10". We don't know what Horace Grant could have really been, right? We don't know what
Horace was who he was going to be, bro. He's going to be who he's going to be, bro.
Yeah. We seen Alonzo Mourning hit some shots. Like, was he really, right? We don't know these, but we seen Shaq dribble up and down the court. Come on, son. Come on, dog. What if he was we know he can't shoot free throws, but what if he was allowed to have free reign and do what he was allowed to do from the 3-point line out?
If they would allow him to work on it, right? That's the difference. But see, man, it's crazy because you can't even say like, oh, Wemby's because he's from France or whatever. No, Chet is American born, and that's how he plays the game. He shoots threes. Chris Bosh, American born, African American, jump shooter. At 6'10". So
6'10".
you know what I'm saying?
Kevin Love.
These dudes were centers back in the days, man. So there's a difference. There's a difference with that. I mean, but so it's gonna be interesting to see. Well, I just hope I hope San Antonio doesn't, because it's pretty much over for them. I don't know how. Like I said, I think they got one more. I think they got one more win in them, possibly. But I hope they don't go back to the drawing board and scrape everything that they have to try to find that next piece and just let this group develop together. Maybe, and I don't know why this coach, what I would be doing, me personally, with this team too. Why is he not playing Mason Plumlee at all? Why is he not playing Kelly Olynyk? Why is he not playing these guys at all? Get them veterans some minutes and let them be the ones to come out there and get those fouls. Let them lay some punishment out for a little bit instead of trying to put that pressure on Wemby, who you need for 42 minutes a game. Wait, what did he say?
Exactly.
So let those players come out. Or they got the other dude that Michael Jordan drafted. That Michael Jordan drafted. What is his name that got drafted to Charlotte, the big boy, the center that's been around for a long time, ain't never did nothing. What's his name, man?
Wait, no, I about to say Bismack Biyombo, but no.
Yes.
Bismack Biyombo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, honestly, why is that coach not allowing those players, especially in the first half? Let them come in and set a little bit of tone too. Like, yo, I know the NBA we're in, but I need you to come out here and earn a little bit of this money. When they come to the hole, knock them on their ass.
Fuck them up. That's what they
Knock
used
them
to
on
do
their
back
ass.
in the day.
I don't need much from you on offense. Come out here and knock a few players on their ass. Not blatantly. Don't try to hurt them, but let them understand that we got players we could do this too, and make them think twice about it. Right, make them think twice about it. So this coach is failing. I think he's failing his team. He's done a great job up to now. You know what I'm saying? And I still think he's not. It ain't that he's doing a bad job. You're just not adjusting to what's happening.
The crazy part is he's still young too.
Right. He's younger than us.
Coach is under 40. Exactly. Yeah. Like, that's crazy, son. And he's gonna grow with them players. They're a problem for the foreseeable future.
As I said, I hope they don't try to go out there now. Oh, we're gonna trade these two players to bring in this person and all this type of stuff to try to mess up what they got going, because they're gonna set themselves back. Because it becomes win now or bust, and that's what's gonna start happening, because you're not gonna have the depth. But he needs to start putting in those other players at least in the second quarter, somewhere in the middle of the second quarter or the end of the first quarter, to try to change the dynamic and the physicality of the game. He has to. Those little guards should not be attacking. They should not be attacking, because that's what's happening. That's what's really happening. You got them little guards, Stephon Cass, who think he'll come in there and be dunking on us and all that. All these 7-footers and all that. Nah, you're gonna start feeling some of this pain. Wemby, you think you're just gonna be using your length around here? No, we're gonna hold you. We're gonna use our physicality to our advantage. You're 7'4", 106 pounds. We're gonna beat you up a little bit. So I don't know. So that's the answer. That's the answer.
Oh no, my guy. That's a red flag on the play.
Right. And you got to do it now when
it is 6 pounds.
You got to do it now. Right. He is 106 pounds. Word. And they be having these talking about what you think he'll do against Shaq. What? He's gonna foul out in the first quarter. Like there's things he could do on the other end, granted, but he's not gonna be able to play a full 4 quarters against the centers that we know. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like hell no. There's no way. It's no way. So
not with that at all.
no,
Not
not
with
with
that.
that. So they got to change it. They got to, and they have to do that this game. I'm honest with you. If they don't do that this game, it's definitely over because you're at home. When they do it, they can get the crowd. No, but that's what I'm saying. They have to make that change now. They have to implement something now to where they're at home and they can get the fans involved. Because then if they leave here and it's 2-2, both teams did their job. You can make it look like
should they use these rules?
Use that, right? Get your t-shirts and nah. I don't think nobody should ever follow that blueprint. You expected more out of the fans than you are out of the players. Don't hell no. I want to see what the message was in the locker room on the chalkboard. I want to see what's up there. Don't show me what you told the damn fans. The fans come here to watch. I ain't come here to help out. Like Steve Harvey said, I ain't come here to help out. I don't get paid millions of dollars to run up and down the court. If I want to sit in my chair and just watch what y'all do, I'm going to say, don't tell me what to do.
Yo, I don't have to get up and yell. I don't have to scream. I don't have to do nothing.
Right, let me get my pretzel, my beer, and my
entertainment
glizzies.
Purposes only.
Eat my glizzies and watch the game and get the hell out. With mustard and sauerkraut.
Yo, for real. It's just wild work,
crap, man. Y'all bugging, man. Y'all doing too much.
This whole playoff has been wild. Like, and now we're down to the Final Four. It's just
it's like playing out like it's down our final 2.
Exactly.
When there's still 2 other teams that's out here.
Because there's zero fight, really. Like I said, the Spurs got their 1 win.
The NBA,
they haven't shown up. And that's all
the way Adam Silver got it going now, in a minute, they're gonna have a third place game. We're gonna give out the 3rd place trophy now. They say the loser in the Eastern Conference Final play the loser in the Western Conference Final for the 3rd place trophy. That's the way they're gonna have it now. Watch. I guarantee you in a few years. Watch.
What's the name tournament? Like,
they have a 3rd place tournament.
You get to go play the loser? Like, oh yeah.
Right. Best 2 out of 3.
Loser. They're gonna have that. They're gonna have the NIT.
Right. That's
the
the way.
Tournament.
Watch. Because somehow people still gonna want to watch basketball. You'll be like, yo, y'all, football. Man.
They got the summer league. They already playing. They already playing football. They got the little G League and that. Speaking of football, as a Giants fan, my lineman got Achilles injury, out for the year. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd knee surgery. Luckily, we picked out Malachi Fitz. Yeah, this is not okay, man. It's too early for this, man. It's injuries, man. And we still looking at trying to bring OBJ back. Why not Stephon Diggs? Why not Deebo Samuel? Why not Tyreek Hill? Why are we trying to bring Odell Beckham back? He's another injury-prone player.
Right.
Stephon Diggs is not really injury-prone. Tyreek Hill had 1 injury.
One injury.
Not injury-prone.
And he's ready to go. He's ready to go.
I understand the putting asses in seats. We want to see OBJ do what he did, but he's 30-something years old.
And he's not going to do what he did. That's the difference is he's not going to come in and do what he did. He'll become an option, like you said. He'll be like that movie, Mr. 3000 with Bernie Mac.
Hold on, though.
Mm-hmm.
If we could get him to replace Slayton.
He's a better option than Slayton right now.
Option right now. He's today.
Yo, Darius Slayton he gonna come see you, bro.
Yeah.
He gonna come see you, man.
Son. Get him out of my life, son. I need him out of my life forever.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, and I hate that man. I hate that man. Son. That shit. But yeah, we starting off bad already with injuries. That's a starting lineman too. It's not good. It's not good. So we got to look forward now to replacing somebody immediately. We got to look forward to replacing him. And I don't mean look forward to it, but we have to replace him. So looking forward, we have to replace him. Like right now, ASAP. So go out the free agency market. Got to grab somebody else. We just got DJ Reader. And now he's gone. Robert Harris. Something else. He has 3 names. I hate people with 3 names. But anyways, he's gone. And Malik Neighbors down. As I said, hopefully Malachi Fields can step in and we go get Odell Beckham and Stephon Diggs.
You can definitely afford it.
Go get them both. Go get Tyreek Hill and Odell. Go get Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill. They ain't signed yet. I don't understand why these people don't make these moves.
I'm glad you didn't mention that name again. Don't ever mention him again. He's coming back home. Debo is coming back home.
He can go back home.
He's coming back home.
Go back home. He's injury prone too.
The 37 and older team. You said we about to lose Ayuk? Yeah. Honestly,
lose Ayuk.
We were supposed to lose Ayuk 2 years ago. We were supposed to lose him before we gave him that money. We were supposed to never give him that money. We were supposed to traded him when we could have traded him and gotten draft picks for him. Because I forgot who it was. What was the receiver we could have got that wound up going to Dallas anyway?
Pickens?
Oh, man. It wasn't Pickens. It was somebody a little older.
Older than Pickens?
Yeah. Man.
What was this?
2 seasons right before we gave him the money because who the hell was it, man?
God dang. Don't give me the line.
I can't remember because it had because they was looking for Ayuk and they wanted Ayuk. It was for the him and I'm trying to remember who it was. And it was 2 draft picks, they said. It was like a 2nd rounder and a 4th rounder. And I was like, yo, take it. Because the receiver was still good enough. I'm trying to think, man.
You're not talking about Antonio Brown.
No, it's not Antonio Brown.
So it had to be right after Antonio Brown then.
Damn.
Wallace, not Wallace, not Mike Wallace.
No.
Hold on. So it had to be right after Antonio Brown.
Was it?
Because this is recent then.
Yeah, this was right before we gave him the money. We only gave him the money 2 years ago.
Yeah, so obviously
did Dallas sign him? Did Dallas sign him? I think Dallas signed him. Dallas wound up signing him or making a trade for him. But he was definitely available to us. And I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I'm gonna research it and I'll get back to you on it. But yeah, Ayuk was done then. I was pissed when I called him like, yo, what the fuck we pay him for? I was like, yo, he wasn't, to me, I think he's talented, but I just didn't see it. I didn't see him being our number 1 option. I just couldn't. And we put all our money in one basket, and then he turns around and gets hurt. And we haven't seen him since.
Deontay Johnson?
No, it wasn't him. Give me 1 minute, man.
I got him right here. Chase Claypool,
No, I think he.
Calvin Austin the third. We picked him up.
Let me
These
see.
is the wide receivers since 2022. So if you're saying three, we talking about 4 years ago at this point. Miles Boykins, like you didn't want none of these guys.
No, 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 no. Let me see. I'm going
Because
to
we actually got Calvin Austin the third right now. We actually got him on the squad
Let me
along
see.
with along with what's the name from Atlanta who played Darnell Mooney. So we got pieces to fill in with what I can think of our game plan moving forward. What we're gonna be. Run the ball, defense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it should fit in perfectly with what we're doing. And we can hold up and make sure that we hold up enough
What was
so
it?
Malik
20?
Neighbors is healthy. Because but yo, you know what's crazy? Like I was just thinking, contemplating, as I
Mm-hmm.
always do. You know what I mean? So like in sports, like in general, like what's somebody because people have changed the game, they changed the culture, things of that nature, right? I had, I had, I have four people, and I might could put a whole different list out here. And I honestly didn't know how to word it, but I got one, two, three, four, five. I got five, one, two, three, four. I got four people. Yeah, four people. But you could add more. I could add a couple more, maybe one or two more. So if you could remove or had to remove one of these people from sports history, who would it be? Because of what they've meant to sports in general. You feel what
Amari
I'm
Cooper.
saying?
It was Amari
Who?
Cooper. It was Amari Cooper.
Oh, but Amari Cooper played for what's the name though?
That's when he was
Amari
with
Cooper didn't. He didn't play
that,
for
but it was before he went. No, he didn't play.
Cleveland.
He was with
It was
Cleveland. My
Cleveland.
bad. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
Cleveland.
It wasn't
Cleveland was
Steelers.
offering him. He was offering to us with the second round and the fifth round, like I said. And I was like, "Yo,
Hmm.
why we didn't? We should have just took him." He was
Yeah,
still like at that point in time.
he was
He
still
was
good.
still very relevant.
Cause he went to Buffalo and he went to what else he go to? He went to Buffalo and somewhere else.
It wasn't Dallas. You're right.
He went to
I'm trying to
Dallas.
think. He right after that. That's what I'm saying. I think it was right after
Yeah.
that. It was right after
He
that.
went to Dallas. He went to Buffalo recently. He
I
been
was
around a
like, yo,
couple
we should
places.
have I was like, we should have took him then. That's when I was like, yo, we don't need him. Just take Amari Cooper, pay him the minimum, because that's all he need. He's not we'd have saved money. We'd have been able to do other things. We probably would have been able to keep Debo. We would
Hmm.
have money to keep Debo. And they put all their money in the hat for him, and it just didn't work out. So
But
I'm glad to
you
see
do
that
got but you got Mike Evans and you got somebody else too right now. You got Mike Evans. I don't know your Kittle update, but you got Mike
they
Evans
said
and
he should be ready by week 2 at least. But
you picked up another receiver
we did. I'm
besides
just
Mike
trying to.
Evans. You did pick up another receiver. But so what like going back, just thinking, who what name could you live without in sports. So this person not ever knowing, being that we already know them and what they've accomplished, right? So just think about these four names, and then I was gonna add some more, but I put Muhammad Ali, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, and Tom Brady.
That's
Which
easy.
name which name would you take out that you could never ever
Tom
like
Brady.
Maddie? I know you're probably gonna say, oh,
Tom Brady. Let me tell you why. And it's easy. That's
okay.
easy, bro. And the reason being is Tom Brady. Tom Brady didn't pioneer. Tom Brady didn't change the game. He just won. Know what I'm saying? He just won. Muhammad Ali is probably the the greatest sports figure we had, right? Because of his activism and stuff like that, right? What he did for boxing, it was just totally different. He changed the way boxers box. Michael Jordan, forget about it. Like honestly, I don't know what they're waiting on. I guess it might be an argument with Nike in regards to changing the logo because it should have been changed
Or the NBA logo.
on the NBA logo. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. That logo for NBA should have been changed. I think it might be a little battle with Nike in regards to the Jumpman thing. That's what it should be already. I guess they're waiting for him to die, and then Tiger Woods honestly introduced the African Americans to golf. Right? We didn't think that no one found golf interested until Tiger Woods. I mean, you had your people, your older athletes like you see Jordan and them. They play golf and stuff like that. Those people play golf in a different land, but Tiger Woods opened it up. Now, look, you go out and play golf. Without Tiger Woods, that would not have been even a thought because we didn't care about the sport. Tom Brady didn't do anything to pioneer that anything. Like no one says they want to be like Tom Brady. You want to beat his records, you want to be the GOAT, but I don't think there's a I don't think him being missing. We could still say him being missing. We could have still lived off of Joe Montana.
Still have
We
to.
could have still lived off of Joe Montana being the best quarterback ever. We could have still lived off of that without him. So there's the difference. There would have been we would have had the game would not be played the way the way we learned it back then with Michael Jordan's no way. So yeah, Tom Brady definitely could go. I would choose as an impact person. It may sound weird. I would choose Hulk Hogan over Tom Brady in regards to legacy is concerned. We talking about somebody whose name you won't remove.
Yeah, yeah. I said I was going down the list, but I told you I I went and played golf, and then I went and played pool. I actually played 24 games of pool, 25 games of pool last night.
You're a bad man. I don't even think I got
Like,
time to play 20. No, I would have had time yesterday because I ain't do a damn thing. I got a pool table in my house that I ain't seen that I had probably ain't even played it 24 times.
it's it was just me and my dude, like we just zoned out and
Yeah, I had a
like
lot of
let's
quarters.
go at it. Got a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
had a lot of
quarters.
quarters.
Quarters. That was $30-$40 worth of pool.
Word.
Forget the
Word.
drinks. Oh man, son. That shit was wild, son. But at the end of the day, yeah, I get it as far as legacy is concerned and what they meant, what people have meant to sports.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't have a Tom Brady, because we got Terry Bradshaw.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. It's players like that we
Terry
still had.
Bradshaw who had, yeah, but for the new moving forward, like you know how what kind of people we gotta live with in the past.
Right.
So that's old for us.
Yeah.
We ain't got nobody else. So now people get to live off of seven rings.
Mm-hmm.
Who's doing that? That's a feat that people are going to be trying to chase for a very long time, son. And I like honestly, I can't take none of them off the list. Honestly, like I don't want to live without none of them. But if you have to, it yeah, it might be Tom Brady, but it's still tough. Like it's the how you broke it down, yes. But what if we never had Michael Jordan? Will we
If we
have
didn't have
Kobe
Michael
Bryant?
Jordan, no, we won't have Kobe. We won't have LeBron. We won't have none of these dudes. We won't have none
What
of
if
them.
we didn't have?
We wouldn't have had
We're gonna go,
Allen Iverson. We wouldn't have none of them.
and that's the
Honestly,
crazy part.
we might not have had the NBA.
But we had what
That
Magic
league might
Johnson
have
and
went.
Larry Bird.
It might have went bankrupt.
It might have been. Like at
It,
this point, like
it might
Michael
have went
Jordan,
bankrupt.
Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson was the savior. You
Mm-hmm.
had to have somebody to carry the torch,
We
the
wouldn't have had
shot.
my homie. We wouldn't have had my homie Shamika Holsclaw. We wouldn't have had her. You know what I'm saying? Like it just wouldn't.
Yeah.
It just would not have happened, man. It wouldn't have happened. We couldn't. We could not
We had a lot
survive.
of things. We had a lot of things. Yeah, yeah.
That's why,
Because
like
he
him and
carried the torch.
that's what I'm saying. Him and Muhammad Ali are probably the most influential athletes ever.
And Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger too. Those three are most
I was gonna
definitely.
put
But Tiger
Jackie
never.
Robinson on the list. I was gonna put him on the list.
I I I would put him on the list, but here's the thing. That's like putting Bill Russell on the list, right? Where I think eventually we would have got that anyway. I think we would have got that anyway. But without Michael Jordan, we wouldn't have got the game as we know it right now. We wouldn't have got it. With not taking nothing away from Mr. Number 42, but eventually we would have got in. They was not going to keep us out. They wasn't going to keep us out of no sport too long. We were just too good. Like honestly, as far as athletes are concerned, we're just too good. Physically, we're just too dominant. It was no way they were keeping us out. So he went through what he went through, and is very appreciative as a pioneer. But we would have got that anyway. As an athlete, we would not have gotten Michael. We wouldn't have got so much without Michael Jordan. It's just ridiculous. The brand that the NBA came, we would not have gotten that. It just doesn't happen. Tiger Woods, like you said, he brought so much revenue to that sport. I can see why they keep trying to say, look, man, we know you done, but you come on out here and yeah.
What happened to our
right
guy,
before that
man?
picture, right before that picture,
What
remember
happened
he
to our
was
guy?
making a comeback right before that event happened.
Yo, people don't understand. Son, this is another thing that you're gonna understand when you decide to actually go out there and pick up some golf clubs and figure it out. When they talking about his back, all of that stuff, you gonna understand. It's not like the wear and tear is different because you're like on football, you get an impact, right?
Mm-hmm.
In basketball, you sprinting. It's like you're doing this, you're doing that. It's playing defense, playing offense, right? It's just all on, all full, all the time. But when you go, and it's the weirdest shit, and I never thought.
No,
I
I
never thought
noticed,
in my
bro.
days.
It's a lot of there's a lot of hips and back movement
So
and twisting.
your legs,
Mm-hmm.
dude. You go out there, God, you trying to hit a ball. You want to hit a ball 200 yards, right?
Right.
Like that's the least you kind of want to hit it 180,
Mm-hmm.
200.
Right.
Every hole. Then you got to go up there again.
Mm-hmm.
And the concentration, the mental,
Mm-hmm.
the back of my thighs and my calves and you, you be so exhausted. Then the mental comes in, also breaks you down. Son,
Right.
you will go home, you be like, yo, you just played 4.5 hours. When the last time you played 4.5 hours of anything?
Bro, I don't even work for 4.5 hours.
Like, and you outside, like, think about the sun beating. This is literally sun beating on you. It might be like yesterday, it was kind of raining a little bit, right?
Right.
And so raining, you in the elements, the wind blowing. Dude, basketball is it's young. Da, da, da. Dude, when you go play 18 rounds, bro. Go play 18 holes. Yes, sir. Um, you're not gonna feel the same, son. You're gonna come home, you're gonna be like, I ain't never.
Mm.
Right nighttime. You're going to sleep. Can guarantee you, son. Go play 18. You're going to sleep. As soon as you get home.
Right. I see that. I see. I've seen people play golf and come home tired, like they just finished playing pickleball.
But I never played that either, but I can't because of my legs. I literally can't. I can't run. I can't
I
move
said that as a
around
joke.
because
I'm never playing pickleball. I don't care what happened
like,
in the world. I'm never playing that sport. I don't like the name of it, and I'm not playing. I'm not playing. They can go ahead and do whatever they want to do. I'm not playing. If I want to play that, I'll play tennis for real. I'm not playing.
yes. Son, I don't like the name of it.
No, it made no sense to me. There's no pickle. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing that. That's that. I don't like that. I'm not playing.
Well,
They can keep that.
well, look at that. I don't like the name of it. Yeah,
I don't like the
that's
name.
game over.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I don't want to play. I don't want to play.
You don't want to play with the picture.
I'm good.
You don't play with the deal for the picture.
Mm-mm. No, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Oh man,
I'll go play. I'll go play badminton.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I played some badminton. I just can't move, man. I can't move the way I used to. Like my legs just won't. I got Achilles tendonitis in the right one. I ruptured the left one. I'm just not. I'm not looking forward to rupturing another Achilles tendon, son. And I know if I did anything strenuous like that, where I got to make those quick movements and shit like that.
Right.
So let me skeptical at work. Walking fast. Like I gotta walk over here, I gotta walk over here, walk over here, walk over here. Like, nah, yo. And that's why golf was introduced to in my life. I can hit the ball. I can get in the cart. I can drive to it. I can hit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. No, it's not a. It's not a game.
it's real life.
It's
Like,
not a game.
but
After after at this stage in our lives, is man, find something that you could that like golf. Golf is it really? Unless you just start playing chess. I mean,
nah,
you
I
got
can play that. I'm
golf
good
is
twisted.
golf is really it as far as being an athlete. I don't know. They got these. They always got like these little 35 and over, 40 and over tournaments, basketball tournaments out here. But I ain't playing that. I ain't about to pop my Achilles out here, man.
Nope.
And it's different. It ain't like because I've had people hit me up. Yo, they got this 40 and over league. Yo, let's go play. And I'll be like, yo, no, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I would love to, but the advantages that I had before at this size when I played, I don't have anymore. I was fast. I'm not fast
Wait.
anymore. I'm not standing there in the corner just shooting 3-pointers. I'm not doing it. I can't
Yeah.
dribble and then cross over and then make that first step move. I'm scared of that move. So no, I am not playing. I'm not the greatest shooter I'm not the greatest shooter in the world. I'm not the greatest shooter anywhere. Probably not the greatest shooter in my house. So I'm not going out there playing defense against these dudes who got the big belly diabetes truck driver stomach that want to try to post me up all day, and then now I got to battle and fight. I'm not doing that. So I'm not doing that either.
Feel like they nice too, because they
Right.
got the size advantage and they know how to use it now.
Right. When they
Like,
turn, they stomach just hit me in my chin and all that and move me out the way. I'm not playing. I'm good.
yo,
I'm not playing
it's
that either.
real, son. It's
I've
real though.
I've been learning how to bowl. Been trying to learn how to bowl.
Oh
Not
yeah,
just getting up there and just trying to just throw. Nah, I'm trying to really learn how to bowl, and I want to get into golf. So that's where we are.
hey, listen, I do that too, mind you.
Yeah, I know. I remember you was telling me that before.
I do that too.
So I'm trying to learn. I'm
Three,
trying to really
I had
get
three
better at it.
bowling balls, shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I be in it, son. I got
No,
two pair of golf shoes. That
I got bowling balls, whatever. Pause. But I got them.
you gotta,
I got
you got them. What's the name?
I gotta get them resized.
Yeah, for your fingers in certain ways. Yeah.
I gotta get them resized. But yeah, I got them.
When I don't have them anymore. I accidentally left them in my trunk all winter.
Oh, that's not good.
So when I went to go use them one day, I opened up the bag and they were all cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was a wrap. But I have to go get some more and get some shoes again. It's been a while. I'm tired of using the house balls. I mean, it's just trash.
Right.
The ones that they have there is just not good. Because you do have to have certain. You could use certain balls like for the way the lane is oiled.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
it
those are the things
works.
that I'm learning. But yo,
Hmm. Yeah.
let me get ready to get up out of here, man. It's been a great one
Yes,
today,
sir.
but we gotta end
Yes,
it. I
sir.
gotta
Yes, sir.
another thing being over 40, I gotta eat. I gotta eat.
Yo, I literally ordered some food just now.
Yo, I gotta eat. And if I don't eat by certain, I start shaking and all that. Nah, I want to eat and I want to eat
No,
comfortably.
I've been hungry.
Starving. And I had French toast this morning. I'm hungry right now.
Whoa, you had French toast. Oh man, I should have made myself some French toast, but I didn't get up early enough.
So I gotta get up and get me something to eat. Then I gotta prepare to do some other stuff for today. But
Yeah, of course. That's
as
cool.
always, it was y'all. We didn't say it, but don't forget,
No,
like, follow, subscribe, come holler at us. We here.
horrible.
We just having fun. We just talking. If you want to talk, come talk. If you
Yes,
want to
sir.
debate, come debate. We here for it all.
Got it all. Till next week.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Holla.
All right. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, fans of the game,